What's going on, people? It's the one and only DJ Fred Malone, man. Chicago 77.3. How you guys doing out there today? Now, man, I know, man, we out here doing it, and you guys are gonna be looking good, looking spiffy in your PJs, your suits, whatever you're doing this holidays. I need you guys to get in tune in, not just in the holidays, but holidays and beyond. And I really like this because somebody thought about us, man. Thank you, man. So with all that being said, I want you to get you guys to get to know this woman and everything. Go introduce yourself real quick.
Okay, hey guys, my name is Marcinda Hankins. I'm like a beard bae here in Frisco, Texas. So I specialize with treating men's beard. I found a unique way when incorporating skincare with beard care.
Hey, I love this. I love this, man. Self care is the best care. That's what I'm talking about. So
Yes.
let's dive into this. Let who how did this all come into fruition? Let's go into a time machine.
Okay. So just to tell you a background about me. So I've been a licensed esthetician since 2018, and I was majority just servicing women, just doing micro shading, eyelash extensions, and facials. And honestly, come time for the summers, the winter time is doing when my butts get a little slower. So I end up getting a part-time job, and I got a part-time job at the cigar lounge. And
Okay.
honestly, I just remember being at work one day and just saying, like, God, I just need you to breathe life back into my finances and back into my business. And then Spirit just started talking to me and was like, let these men know that you do facials. And
Yeah.
so I was like, okay. So I had two guys in particular that came to see me, and it was
Okay.
two guys that had beards. So when I did their facials, I avoided the beard area because when I was in school, we were never taught to go into the beard.
Oh,
So they
okay.
would
That's
get
interesting.
done, and I was like, "Yo, I love the way my face feel, but what about my beard?" And I'm like, "Well, don't y'all got products?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And so they was like, "No." So I was like, "Okay." So I spent about 3 weeks at the cigar lounge, going around asking all these men with beards if y'all had a product, what would y'all wanted to help with? Because
Yeah.
it's enough beard oils and beard balms out there, right? So if
Yeah.
and as an esthetician, when I'm working on your skin, I'm targeting a issue, whether if it's dryness, acne, hyperpigmentation, oiliness, like so if I'm going to work on y'all beard, what are y'all issues?
That's real.
So that's what started the beginning of me going down this rabbit hole to create something to help them with their skin. So basically, I've created the first skin first beard care line
Wow.
because it's all
Wow.
about a lot of their issues is because the skin is not being treated.
Mm.
So that's what I
You did
did. So
that.
I just started making my products, and then I would just keep it in my refrigerator because everything is all natural. I just keep it in the refrigerator at the shop and just do it on my clients in the shop. But then
Okay.
they get done. It's like I love the way my beard feel. Well, how do I keep it up? I'm like, damn, don't I got products?
Okay.
But then that opened up another door because a lot of men are not using the right products, or a lot of men love the fragrance of
Yeah.
products because it
Yeah.
smells so good, but yet they beard still be so damn dry.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That's
because they're
real.
using a lot of stuff that have alcohol in it or alcohol based, and it dries the natural oils out of the skin, which is why it's dry. Or they're
That's
using a wrong
interesting.
shampoo. So that's
That
what opened the door for me to create the full line.
that's a very interesting science, man. Like, and I love the fact that you've done your research and everything, and trying to understand what makes this tick, what makes this talk. What's really interesting to me is that like even on a foundation level, it's not taught even on a foundation level,
Mhm.
and which is very interesting to me because it's like you as men you don't you think about it, but then it's like it's not like because there's so many different facets. Some people, like you said, some people might be dry, some people might be oily. Everybody has a different way of how they do their beard and the textures and everything, man. So I understand it.
Yeah, so a lot of guys they just simply don't have the education. They have their barbers and their wives, but they don't have nobody that's actually educating them on the actual skin, let alone what product is there. Like there was nothing out there for what I was trying to accomplish with these men's beards.
That's real.
It was nothing out
That's
there for
real.
that. And a lot of men that do have beard dandruff, that they use Head and Shoulders. Well, you can't use Head and Shoulders on your beard because
Yeah,
Head and Shoulders is good for the scalp, but it's not okay for the skin.
yeah, yeah. That's real.
So
That's
it's
real.
like y'all steady having these flakes on your black shirt, and y'all using the wrong products because they don't know.
And this is amazing. I love this right here. And I ain't gonna lie, I really like this, man. So let me ask you this: when creating these products, what is the science behind it? Like, I know you know you're cooking in the lab and everything. I'm saying that metaphorically, but like, what is it? What is in these products that help?
So basically, I use a lot of different essential oils, right? So when I'm doing my research and I'm asking them, okay, what are your issues are? So once I started getting repeated issues over and over and over again, I focus in on what treats dry skin, what treats, and it ain't just dry skin, but we have hair and skin, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what's going to be good for dry skin? What's going to be good for hair? What's going to be good for itchy skin? Right?
Yeah,
Brittle hair, because some of these men's beards are brittle because it's damn near fried. Because some of them using a hot comb,
yeah,
right? So
yeah.
it's a lot of that that I'm taking in to factor. And so as I'm doing my research, I'm just going off what is coming up, and I'm just kind of mixing certain things together and playing around with it. I probably had like 16 different batches of the beard sauce before I perfected the one that I really liked.
Wow. Okay.
And that just
That's
comes trial and error. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I put some stuff in people beards and it made it really, really hard. So that wasn't gonna work. I had to, I mean, I went through my trial and error.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. So salute to the men that were there to help in the beginning. We gonna make sure that they're good. We're gonna make sure that they're good.
Well, yeah. So a lot of these guys at the cigar lounge, they were my test dummies. They was the ones that, hey, can you try this out for me? Tell me
Yeah.
what you think. They the ones that helped me perfect everything that I have.
Wow. That's amazing, bro. Like I
And-
really like this.
yeah, and I have all ethnicities available to me. I had white men, black men, Mexican. I had all geographics available to me right
Wow.
there where I worked.
This is interesting because now you're going into different facets. Like a white man's beard, I would assume would it feel or would the texture would it be different than maybe a black man's beard, or how does that work out?
So again, this is the first skin first beard care line. It's all about the skin. So white people's skin itch just as well as ours.
Mm,
They
that's
skin could
amazing.
be dry just as well as the black man's skin could be dry.
I like this. I like it.
Do
You
you
know
see
what
what I'm
that meant?
saying? So
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's just for African American men. I'm saying we are treating the skin underneath the beard. I have a white guy that just came in. I haven't posted his content yet because there's more I want to do to it to make it more of an educational content. But he has psoriasis in his beard.
Wow.
So a
Wow.
lot of men do have psoriasis and eczema. So I can't say I could cure psoriasis, but I could definitely help treat the symptoms of it and make it
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
manageable for you
Yeah.
because it's all
That's it.
about treating the skin.
Yeah.
And
And
there's
and
some
and I
black men
think
that have psoriasis too, but a lot of these beard products that y'all using, it's not helping you with these skin issues that you're having. There's some men that can't even shave their beard because the way that it's gonna look underneath there.
wow. Wow, man. I think too is that this goes into the factor of the education of it. Like we don't know a lot of these things because as men we just think, okay, I'm gonna put some water on it, shape it up, and there I go. And we don't understand, like it's just the same thing, just like taking care of your skin, like you said, your skin. We lotion up all the time. We lotion up
Some of
and
y'all
put it
do.
on.
Some of y'all do.
She said something, but I think it's good to be educated on these things though, man, because we don't know. And so
Yeah.
now that we're coming into it, let me ask you this: as far as maintenance wise, once okay, I get the products, how is the maintenance of it like from that point on?
So, and that's nothing. So, I don't know if you actually seen my page, what how I go in there and trim the split ends. So, I actually go through your beard, find your split ends, and I trim them off. That's part of maintenance. So, I just tell my clients just do that at least every 8 weeks or so.
Wow.
That's something that's part of maintenance. A lot of my clients can't come into the shop to actually see me. So, I have a instruction card listed out of what you should do
That's
um
amazing.
weekly.
Okay, I like that. That's real. Because men, and I ain't gonna lie to you, men, we're simple minded. Then I don't know what. And if like if it's not from, hey, well, you need to do this, and now you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good that you take time to really say, hey, take care of yourself. Here goes the steps on how to do that.
Yeah, and I made it pretty easy. So like the beard sauce, that's the actual treatment that you would do yourself underneath the beard. That
Yeah.
I just made it to where, hey, if you were to do it just once or twice a month. Because
Okay.
I'm basically saying if you take the time out to treat the skin underneath the beard at least once or twice a month, you're gonna notice a difference with the way it feels, the way it looks, the way it's able to absorb products. You ever see some people beard, it be real shiny but still crunchy?
Yeah. 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 I know what you're saying.
So that's usually an indication that the product is just sitting on top. It's not even being
Yeah.
fully absorbed in. And then those are the issues we're being run into where they mess up their collars because the oil
Yeah.
just transfer. It's just sitting on top. The wives could touch their beard and it transfers all on their hands. It goes
Yeah.
everywhere. It's
Yeah.
just sitting on top. The reason it's sitting on top is because it's not being fully absorbed in.
That's real. That's
So
real.
once you actually treat the beard, treat the skin, it's just not so thirsty for products anymore. A lot of times it's so oily or it's just so much on there. It's because they're trying to overcompensate it for it being so dry.
That's real.
And
That's
which
real.
makes sense. So you're gonna overuse products because you feel like it's
Exactly.
so dry and it's soaking it up. But in all honesty, you gotta treat the skin.
That's real. The foundation is the number one key here. The foundation, man.
Yeah.
I really like this. I really do. Now let me ask you this: going into it, where do we see the brand going?
Oh man, there's so many different avenues. It really is. There's so many different possibilities. So like right now I'm looking into tapping into the beauty schools
Okay.
to redefine the way we doing men beards and the way
Okay.
that we're educating men. um I want to start there as opposed to just saying I'm in a hurry to put my stuff in stores,
I get that. I like that.
because at the end of the day I wouldn't be doing nothing different than no other beard care line who got their products on the shelves.
That's real. That's real.
Right, so the education, it won't be there if it's just sitting on the shelves in the store.
That's real.
But the
It has to come.
education will be there if it's through your barbers who know how to properly educate you. The
That's
education
real.
will be there if it's through the estheticians like me who know how to properly educate you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It will
I
then the
like that.
education will be there, but I don't want to. It's so easy just to have another product sitting on the shelf.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna just you're gonna just buy this and buy that, but you still don't know what you're doing.
Exactly. Exactly, man. I think too, it like you said, the key word of this whole conversation, I feel like it's education, is because
Mhm.
if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? As a DJ, and as a DJ, I understand about sound. So let me give you an analogy. I can't have speakers without the speaker cord, and the knowledge that you have to have. I can't do X, Y, and Z first until this is being done, because the accord of everything is, a lot of people are not just, they don't know. But if you put it into your barbers, you give it to the people who are at the cosmetology level and saying, hey,
Yeah,
this should be at a level where, hey, we need to learn, because a lot of people, trust and believe, a lot of people don't know, and a
they
lot of people are just
don't.
being
They
passed
don't.
by, and it's just like, oh, okay, it's cool.
They don't. They truly don't. And then I also listen to the feedback. So some of the feedback I get, especially when it comes to the beer sauce, that's the thing that's really different for me, and because it's the actual treatment, right? So the way
Yeah,
you use that is you after you shampoo it, you use a generous amount, you massage it onto the skin, full coverage of the beard, and you let it sit for 10 minutes. Okay, sounds simple, but then there's some men that
yeah,
say, it don't feel the same as when you do it.
yeah, yeah.
And I get that, right? Because I'm actually going to get in there and get in at a certain angle, and I'm going to let it sit for 10 minutes. Whereas if you at home, you probably going to be like, I don't be even be in the shower for 10 minutes. You probably going to be like, I'm going to put it in for 2 minutes and rinse it
That's
out.
bad.
So it is. So then it's that's when it goes back to, okay, who is my true audience? And I'm looking towards people in the industry as me to do it to their customers as
Yeah,
well. because a lot
Uh,
of men, but it's I get mixed reviews. There's a lot of men who's like, yo, I love it. I don't mind taking the time out to do it. They weren't thinking like that before, but because they got the experience how it feel, now I know I'm going to incorporate that in my routine because I actually love the way it made my beard feel. So
that's right.
it's half and half, but then there's some like, no, I'm just gonna book my appointment with you to do that part.
Yeah. Hey, and that's real. That's real. And I think too is that I think, like I said, a lot of people just don't know. And like I said, I'm going back to analogies here, but a lot of people don't know how to take proper baths. Just saying.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and I'm not talking about anybody, but it's the reality of it is that a lot of people just don't know, and they get so used to their routine or this is how I've always done it. And sometimes, hey, the way that you've done it is incorrect. And that's the reality of it. But if you take the time out to go and say, hey, I am going to do X, Y, and Z, I am going to go ahead and uh take care of my skin, which will then help everything on the foundation part, will help me have a healthy, strengthened, hair life. Like a lot of cats are even going bald at the age 30. You get what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
they're not taking properly care of the foundation of it.
Hmm.
So I can respect you, man. I can respect that.
Thank
Um,
you.
let me ask you this: Why the name? Why the name for the brand? And tell the people the brand name one more time.
So my name is the business name is Exclusive Looks. It has always been Exclusive Looks. So I'm
Okay,
just gonna be honest with you. I didn't want to start over with a whole new LLC and all this other stuff. I just kept it what it is. It has always been Exclusive Looks. My slogan before was when I was serving to women, it would be looks made exclusive for you. So I just kept Exclusive Looks and changed the slogan to made exclusive for kings.
I like this. I like this, man.
The person that I paid years ago to do my logo, Exclusive Looks, it's just so slick, and it could just be used for different dynamics. I didn't have to go through all that process of changing it.
Nigga,
So
hey,
I didn't.
if,
I
if it
just left
don't,
it as
if it
that.
don't, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it
Yeah,
or whatever they
I
say, man.
just it's all under the same umbrella at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, I'm still doing skincare.
Yeah,
I'm still an esthetician. I just switched my audience from focusing on women to focusing on men with beards.
that's
And
right.
the next thing I'm also working on it's skincare. I'm working on men's facials. A man no, no, I'm sorry.
That's it.
A man's a man skin skincare line.
I like that. No
Yeah,
doubt.
so the aftershave and my toner is my first introduction to the men's skincare line because a lot of men don't wear a toner. They don't even know what a toner
Okay, yeah,
is, which is
yeah,
which is
yeah,
um, which is cool. But I'm like, what's a way to get men to use a toner? And so I came up with, okay, well, we're gonna do an aftershave with a toner. Cause y'all know what an aftershave is, but a
yeah.
lot of you don't know what a toner is. So it's a two-in-one, but it's also an introduction to the actual skincare line because basically a toner is whenever if you ever feel like your skin be too oily or too dry, it's because
Yeah.
the skin pH is out of whack. So what a toner does, it balances your skin pH.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. That's real.
Yeah.
There's a lot
So.
of science into this, man. That it's very fascinating and everything, man. I really I really like the fact that you really it's about self care. Let me ask you this: How are you doing mentally?
Oh, I'm doing good.
That's
I'm
good.
getting ready to finish up with my I'm got accepted to the Goldman Sachs mentorship program.
That's what's
So
up.
it's coming to an end. So I have a lot of work to do with just working on my growth plan and getting things getting things ready for the new growth opportunity that's coming my way.
Okay. Are we doing anything for the holidays? Anything special?
Yeah, so I will be having everything up and ready by the end of today for the website. It's just gonna be, buy two products, get one free, or buy spend an Ed Smile and you get a percentage off.
Okay, that's what's up, man. What's the website?
So my website is myexclusivelooks.com.
Hey, make sure you guys run the analytics up on that one, please, man. And also too, I think like I said, if you start working and going to the barbershops and kind of explain it, I think it'll be a wonderful tool for the barbers to get this information.
Yeah, I do, because where does most men go for advice? They're barbers.
Yeah, yeah.
They
The
barbers, and the barbers ain't treating the skin underneath because they don't even know.
Yeah, yeah. So I like the fact that you're really putting people on game. It the foundation of it. If your foundation is strong, everything else will come along with it. So I really like this, man. I really do. Where can the people find you at?
So same thing. My website is myexclusivelooks.com. I am also on Instagram at myexclusivelooks underscore LLC, or you can just find me on Facebook by my name, Marcinda Hankins.
Oh, man, Marcel, I really do appreciate this for you coming in and talking with me, man. And don't be a stranger, man. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll try a couple products. I don't really grow the beard, so that's
Yeah,
never
I was
been
I
me.
was looking at you, but it's all right. Because I don't know if I was speaking with you or somebody I was supposed to be sending some stuff to, but you ain't got no beard, so
No, I never had one. That's the stash is that's my thing, but I never really had one, man.
okay, it's okay. So I will send you a sample of my aftershave and toner. I think you'll really like it.
Okay, I
And I
definitely
also
would
send
like
you
it.
the instructions of how to use it. So that way you know what you're doing with it.
Hey, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Before you go, I always ask people if they can do a shout out for me. You're gonna say your name, and I'm rocking with DJ Malone.
All right, so again, my name is Marcinda Hankins. I'm your local beer bay here in Frisco, Texas. And of course, y'all already know what it is. I'm rocking with DJ Malone for
Make
Chicago
sure you
77.3.
Yeah, right there, man, right there. Make sure you, man, make sure you guys run the analytics up, please, and thank you. Ladies, wives, everywhere, barbers, hey, just go ahead and get the products and look it up and grab it, man. Support, man. And I'm not gonna say just because it's black owned, but because it's good quality owned. We're gonna start saying
I
that for
like that. Yeah.
26. Good quality on, man. So Chicago 77.3 is the one and only DJ Malone. We out.
Thank you.
Wow.